Alright, thank you so much, everybody. Please, if you know anyone that would normally be here and they are not here, please remind them. Ever ní kéésì kẹ́ mo sì tẹ́ bá ní kéésì àrọ̀ bàbá ní kéésì gbogbo ètò ìgbéyàwó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Today is about appreciating God and giving thanks to God for spending our life to God, for spending our life to today. So ẹ bá wa pa àwọn tí a rọ̀. Okay. Yes, so by the grace of God. Okay, people, let's put it on hold, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Somebody said they can't hear. Oh, please, people, can you hear me? Somebody said they can't hear us. I don't know. I can see people responding. Maybe it's network at your end. Please, if you can hear me, signal up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. Signal if you can hear me. Somebody said they can't hear me. Okay, they said it's fine now. Thank you, everybody. I want to use this as an appreciation episode to appreciate God Almighty and to appreciate everybody for your unending support, for being here week in, week out. Trust me, without you guys, there is no ETO IGBEYAWO. If I come here and there is nobody, then that means I'll be speaking to myself. Please, as I say to us, if there's anybody that would normally be here and they're not here, kindly remind them that the show has started. The very first episode in the year 2025. I know that it's supposed to be a Thanksgiving one, but I always like to have something soft in the background for us to discuss about. Now, today we're talking about New Year resolution and how it affects marriages. Like I said, for those that are new here, this show is about talking about traditional weddings, talking about marriage, talking about homes, talking about family. So today we're talking about what is that New Year resolution that you have put up with that you feel is going to help marriage. What can somebody talk about? Can somebody decide? Maybe this is what I used to do before, but this time around I decided to do things differently so that anything to improve marriage. Look, people that know me, they know that I'm a pro marriage. If I have my way, I wish I have this superpower to go into every home and make every marriage perfect, if you know what I'm saying, or make every family perfect, So anything at all that will improve our marriage is what we're talking about today. When we talk about New Year resolution, what are we talking about? What does it mean when you say New Year resolution? And what can somebody do differently as married couple or as a family, parents that can actually improve, family, that can make family to get better, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Thank you for those of you that are confirming to me that they can hear me. Thank you, Mommy Januluko. Thank you, Joyful Noise. I can see people saying, where is this person, where is that person? Those are supposed to be here and not here, or new people are welcome as well. Please let us tell them that the show has started. Okay, hey Yomi, kí ni nǹkan tí èèyàn tún lè ṣe lọ́tún nínú ìgbéyàwó tó tún lè jẹ́ kí ìgbéyàwó yẹn kó ní ìtẹ̀síwájú àbí kó tún dájú báyìí lọ. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you know anything like that you know that you can suggest, it's about just chatting today. It's just chatting, chats, let's talk, let's just, dwell together, let's rub minds together, let's learn from one another. Somebody said, for me, my New Year resolution is to date for who date for me this year because my tiredness is tired. There must be a reason for that. And please, man, if you can tell us, how can that help improve your marriage as well? People have New Year's resolutions. They put up New Year resolution at the beginning of the year. By the fourth week, most people, they've forgotten what their New Year resolution is. What would you normally do with your New Year resolution? Are you the type that follows suit and say, because I said this in January 1st, I'm going to make sure that I follow it to the end? Or you are the type that, killing by the one we kicked and demoted, I can't even remember. What can we do to improve ourselves or to get our New Year resolution to a standard of, I'll make sure that everything I said I'm going to do, I will make sure that I do them. Somebody said this year I want to be selfish. Okay, when you hear the word selfish, it may sound funny, but then sometimes it's not always negative. You know, if you don't want to be selfish, I always love to shed more light on whatever we say. You know, because I said to us, I always come here every week to come and learn myself. We're not, you know, here to judge. We're not here to say, oh, I'm the one that knows how to do everything. No. We're here to rub minds together. So when somebody says this year I want to be selfish, the word selfish may sound funny to people, that the person must have a reason, and they must be able to shed more light on this and tell us what they mean by saying they want to be selfish. Somebody said, I want to date for who date for me. Why? How is this going to improve your marriage? How is it going to improve your life? How is it going to improve your family? You know, let's talk about it. Let's rub minds together. And please don't be quiet on me this time. Oh. Emma, let's rub minds together. Please, let's shed more light. You know, let's shed more light, because I have some points here that I want to share with us. But obviously, I wouldn't like it to be like the last episode we had in. What episode was that? That I ended up lecturing. You know, I don't come here to lecture. I don't come here to come and tell us my own opinion. I come here to learn from you, and also that you may learn from the little I know, and we rub minds together. And at the end of the day, we all leave this place as a better person. That's my major thing about coming on this show. So please, if you can hear me, tell me, or if you have mentioned something already, like Lay Updated said, for this new year, her resolution is to day for who day for her, you know, because her tiredness is tired. And the Joyful Noise said, for me, this year I want to be selfish. Please tell me, let's shed more light. How does that affect your marriage? You know, how does that affect your marriage? Let's talk about it. I'm waiting though. I'm waiting. Somebody is actually sent a request to be in the show. By the grace of God, please let me be able to bring her in. Please, God, because that last time, I struggle. Sis, exit. Let me send you the request. Exit. Let me send you the request. Go back. Mi mọ nǹkan tó dé tí Instagram ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Mommy Toyin Ashamu is here. Happy New Year, ma. God bless you. Oh, I'm just here on Facebook. Please, if you're on YouTube, please say something so that I will know you are there. I've been trying to fix the YouTube, but it wasn't coming up. But now it's up. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see if I can remove her and then bring her back in. Because Kodekin. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can remove her and then bring her back in. Maybe why she allow me láti gbé wọn wọlé. Hey, Akobi Tush. Nice to have you on the show. Wọ́n ṣá láti gbé ẹni wọlé kò dé gbà fún mi. Kí ló dé? Oh. Okay, let me try. Ẹ má bínú o, mo ṣá láti gbàlejò mi wọlé ni o. Kò dé gbà. Okay. So sis, I think I've sent you an invite. I think that should be a better way to bring you in. Please accept if you can see my invite. Yay! We got it this time. Hello sis, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sis. I want you.
Continue to celebrate many more years in Jesus' name.
Amen, Jesus. Amen. Nice to have you on the show. Hey, ẹ wá mọ bó ṣe dára. Ẹ wá mọ bó ṣe fine tó. Hey, say yes, traditionally. Nice to have you on the show, sis. Look how gorgeous your face. Hey, oh God, how come? Oh, we want shine. Oh, we want to shine on you. Nice to have you on the show, sis. Hey, that's it too.
God bless you. My very quick input is just a message for all of us out there.
Yes.
Those who are in marriage, who are still waiting on God, who are maybe possibly struggling in their relationships, whatever it may be. And we're into this season now where it's about new beginnings, fresh start. Let's cultivate this. And I'm not against that. It's about from the 31st of December. That's understand also 12:59 p.m. to 01 a.m. on the 25th. It doesn't. It's not magic. It's not going to turn us into somebody. What we need to understand is that we need to to cultivate daily habits. Whatever we decide that we're going to do with it to stronger our relationships, stronger our marriages, it's something that we have to do on a daily basis. And it takes the grace of God. We cannot do anything by ourselves. I am, and I'll take my story for another day, not to waste our time, but it's about when you go through a challenge or when you go through in your relationship and there's a difficulty, you can go to so many counseling sessions or read so many books, attend so many seminars and all this, but it's about the daily decision that you make, that you know what, this is what I'm going to do to sustain this relationship, this is what I'm going to do differently, because a lot of us feel yes, all the hype, this year, Ajoma law, we are going to be doing date nights, we are going to be doing, it's all good, all those ideas are absolutely brilliant, don't get me wrong, but I'm a believer in daily activities that change your ways. If you know that, I incorporate with my children as well, that set yourself goals in the year, but make sure these goals are measurable.
Realistic goals.
This year, realistic goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. So, and it's also about how you're going to achieve it. If you're saying in my relationship, there is a communication issue, we're going to improve communication this year. My dear, how is the operative word there? What do you intend on doing? For example, somebody that wants to lose weight this year, definitely watch what I eat, I will go to the gym, I will, there'll be a system in place. So that and then you'll now be able to measure it. That okay, every week I'm going to go on the scale and check how much I've lost. Every week or every 3 months, let's have a check-in as a couple. Let's have a sit down. It doesn't have to be a restaurant. We can go to Costa. We even after church, we can even say, Pastor, if you want to go to church, I want to
that makes sense.
It doesn't have to be something that we can. Yes, I will take the kids to grandma or to my sister, whatever, overnight or whatever, because life is still life in my dear. But you have to be intentional about it. My sisters, my mommies, my aunties, my uncles out there, let's be intentional this year. And by the grace of God, God will see us.
Amen.
God bless you.
Amen. Thank you, sis. God bless you. God bless your home. God bless your family. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's coming from Yemzi traditionally. I'm actually love a lot of things that she said. For those of you that are just joining us, or if you're here for the first time, this is ETO IGBEYAWO. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Meettheroyals. This show is about talking about our traditional wedding and traditional marriage, how our culture will not fade off. Home, family, lifestyle generally. Today being the very first episode in the year 2025, we have come here to do thanksgiving to God for sparing our lives to see another beautiful day and another beautiful year, and the first episode ever in this year. We have come to thank God for that. So you're going to see us doing a lot of singing and dancing, but also we have decided to talk about something important, which is called the New Year resolution that a lot of people talk about. Now, we're not just talking about New Year resolution, we're talking about New Year resolution and how it affects marriage. How can a New Year resolution improve your life as a couple, as a marriage, as a family? Now, I know there are some people on this show that are not married. Also, New Year resolution on how it can affect you and it can improve your life as yourself and the family. Now, for the person that just called me now, EMZ traditionally, thank you so much, sis, for that beautiful contribution. I always look forward to having you on this show because you always support, you always encourage, you always call me in. And I do not take that for granted. She mentioned a lot of things. She said it's not just about the new year, it's about every day. It's about determination, it's about saying, you know what, this thing that I said I want to do, be determined to do it. A lot of people set New Year resolution, and by the first week in the new year, they've forgotten about it. The following week, they can't remember again. So because some people set unrealistic goals. Yeah, they set unrealistic goals. So that's exactly one of the things that she's talking about. She said, set yourself realistic goals, not just unrealistic goals. Then she also said, whatever goal you set, make sure that you follow it and you follow it to the end. That's one thing again that she said about. And she also talked about make it a step at a time. A step at a time. It's not just, okay, I want to do this and I want to jump on it. No, don't be too hard on yourself. She said a step at a time. And I love when she said, put a system in place. Okay, you said you want to lose weight, for example. Maybe your spouse has been complaining about your weight and you want to improve your relationship with your spouse. You will say, okay, this year I'm going to lose weight because I don't want my spouse to be complaining. And then you don't put a system in place. Put a system in place. A system in place where you can always check on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And sometimes we also say, I'll go on a she said one of the things that people said as couple is saying, I want to go on a date night or dates, go on a date with my spouse. This year we're going to do more out, we're going to eat out more, we're going to do more dates, we're going to do this. She said something very important. She said that dating does not necessarily mean that you have to go to restaurants or you have to go to one big place. She said even it could be your own home. You can date each other in your own home. So all these things are important. People, please, I always say to us on this show, don't let me be the only one talking. Remember that you can decide to be in the show. You can send me a you can indicate, please call me in, but sometimes when people send invites, Instagram doesn't allow me to receive them. If you put it on the comment section and say, please can you call me in, I will send you a request for you to join the show. Or you can leave me a voice note on WhatsApp. You have my number +44 7828 500 938. And also you can send a voice note, or you can call live on my mobile +44 7828 500 938. Thank you so much, everybody. Please do not be quiet on me this afternoon. I want to hear from you. I want to hear some points from you. As I said to us, I have a lot of points that I listed here, but I don't want to be the only one talking. Before I bring out my own points on what we can do as family, as couples, as married people to improve ourselves, the New Year resolution that you can set and say, you know what, I've been doing this for years and years. This time around I want to just do something new. I want to do anything new to improve my relationship with my spouse, to improve my relationship with my children, to improve my relationship as a family. It's a new year. It's another opportunity for us to start afresh, to start on a clean slate. No matter what you've been through before now, you can start on a clean slate. I'm reading comments. Thank you so much, Olori Shewe Jalaga. Thank you. She says lovely contribution, but we did not hear her name. Her name is Yemzi traditionally. That's why I echoed her name now. Her name is Yemzi traditionally. Yemzi. Yeah, but her handle is Yemzi traditionally or your event master on social media. Hey, thank you, Libnis. Thank you for joining us. A word for her. We've got Dr. Arikawe here. Thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. God bless you. Is here. Thank you so much for joining us. The Delectable Pebbles. Thank you for joining us. Shade Keke. Thank you for joining us. Joyful Noise. JV Hospitality. Oh, I have quite a number of people here. Kako, please, if I didn't mention your name, please forgive me. Ruth mate Ola accommodation. I'm sorry guys. So please remember that you can message me on this show. Please. Your event master, yes, on Instagram as well. The person that called just now, you can contact her on @your_event_ event_ master. You can go get her there, or you get her on traditionally. She's a traditional wedding planner. She's so good at what she does, and I can beat your chest on that. Okay, people. While I'm waiting to hear from other people, I don't know why everybody is quiet. Kilo Shele, why are we quiet? Don't be quiet on me. I know that you have plans for your own family. What are your plans? What are your New Year resolutions for your plan? We're all here to learn. What she said now, I actually put a note down, lots of points from what she said, because sometimes these things you pick it from other people and it helps you as well to improve your own family. So what are your New Year resolutions? Are you going to be doing the same thing, the same way you've been doing all these years? Are you going to do this? Are you going to be doing things differently this year? Even if your family has been beautiful and perfect, no problem. Do you think you can get better? What have you planned to do as a person, as a family, to improve this year? That's what the question is all about. Your New Year resolution and what you can do to improve marriage and to improve your home. I have some points here, but as I said to us, I don't want to be the only one talking, but I'll bring some of them. And some of them, traditionally has already mentioned it. Traditionally, she talked about improving communication. Look, one of the most challenging problems of families is not communicating or communicating in the wrong way. Hey, Chemostic is here. Chemostic is here, everybody. God bless you, sis. Happy New Year. Nice to have you on board. As you miss him, where's Chemostic? Where's Chemostic? Thank you for joining us, sis. Happy New Year. God bless you. We appreciate you. We've mentioned your name before you arrived for how amazing you've been and one of the most wonderful supporters of this show. God bless you. One more deal. So we're talking about communication. We're talking about what we can do to improve our homes, our families, our marriages in this year 2025. If it has been good, it can be better. If it has not been good, we can make it good. Personally, I have a serious passion for marriages. I have serious passion for homes. Myself, I don't have a perfect home. I want it to get better. I want to improve. I want my marriage to be better than what it is last year. Everything that is troubling in this marriage, in my marriage, I want things to get better. And today, that's what we are talking about. We're talking about New Year resolutions that can actually help improve our family life, our married life, our romance life, and what have you. That's what we're talking about. Chemostic, she said hello to is blue all the way. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Olori Shewe Jelaga, she said love and love more. That word is powerful. Oh no. The word I shall just say now, love and love more. Love, Bible says, covereth multitude of sins. Sometimes we need to actually overlook a lot of things and then let love prevail. I love that contribution. Thank you, Olori Shewe. Thank you so much. Love and love more. You can never love too much. Love and love more. Be selfless. Don't be selfish. Somebody said she wants to be selfish this year. That might be a positive thing. Be selfless. It's good to be selfless. You understand what I'm saying? When you say selfless, you do everything for your family. But somebody actually said that her own New Year resolution this year is to be selfish. It might sound why are you saying you want to be selfish when you're trying to? The fact that someone said they want to be selfish could even be a way to improve family, and I will speak on that. But before I do, I will appreciate. I think that was said by Joyful Noise. Joyful Noise, if you can shed more light on what you mean when you say this year, even though we are talking about mind, we are talking about home, you plan that this year you're going to be selfish. Can you shed more light on it? Somebody might be here that want to learn from that. Please shed more light on it. Lee Updated said this year she wants to her whole New Year resolution is day for who, day for you, like Nigerians will say, day for who, day for you. That she said her tiredness is tired. There must be a reason for that. Please, ma, can you shed more light on it? Please remember, you can call us on +4478285000938, and you can also send us a message on WhatsApp, a voice message, to say your contribution. We usually have people sending us messages on social media to say, oh, okay, somebody said she's driving, so she's not able to say much. Okay, personally, sometimes being selfish could be a positive thing, because maybe you are always like there, helping everybody else, but you're not paying attention to yourself. One way or the other, that could affect your home, it could affect your marriage. So sometimes you can say, you know what, this year I've put too much outside. I want to put more into me, and I want to invest more into me. And being able to invest more into me means I will be a better person to my family, to my husband, to my children. And I'm talking from experience. I have experienced it before, where I care so much about other people, so much. I'm doing things for other people, and my own people are suffering in silence without me noticing it. Trust me on that. I've done that before. So this year, if anybody is telling me, for a change, I want to be selfish, I want to focus more on me, I want to focus more on my family, I will not say it's a bad thing completely. You must have your reason for saying that. Now, let me read what somebody said. Lee Updated said, being selfless too much in 2024 made people take advantage of my selflessness. Therefore, I have decided to extend that to anyone that extend the same to me. Okay, not everyone deserves your generosity. Okay, sometimes people do stuff from their experience. Like Leah Peter said, she said it's good to be selfless, but being selfless can sometimes put you in a heartbroken condition. It can put you really in a heartbroken condition that you'll be so heartbroken, you'll be so unhappy, you'll be so I don't even know, depressed, that you would almost not have time for yourself, not be able to look after your family. So on a positive note, let's look at that. Okay, let me quickly, because we just it's so, time is so fast. Let me quickly say this before I move on to the next, for the list of things that I put down that could help us improve as marriage. And I put some list of things down. I will read them out for us, what I think can help us as family. Hey, some people are talking to me on Facebook. Auntie Emi Ogunjimi, thank you, ma. She said, I am focusing positively on myself and business this time. Well done, ma'am. That's good. Mommy Ashamu said, sorry, I have been away. Oh, been away a lot. I understand, ma. It's nice to have you back. We are glad to have you back. This is a new year, new start, new resolution. Mommy Olori Shawe just said, you are right, ma. Thank you so much, everybody, for your contribution. Please keep the comments coming. It's the comment that keep us going on this show. Please remember that you can leave us a voice note on +447828500938. You can also call us live, as in call the phone on +447828500938. Now, we've talked about improving communication. This, I'm looking at what I have here, what I have written down. Improving communication, commit to open, honest, and respectful conversation. Schedule regular check-ins to discuss feelings, needs, and goals. These are the things that we can do. Sometimes we don't talk, especially we women. I used to do that a lot. I give my husband the silent treatment. It's not always the best answer to all these situations. Communicate, talk, let them know how you feel. I know that some of us stop talking because we've talked and talked, and this person is not hearing, but then keep talking until they hear. Then also it says prioritize quality time, like traditionally rightly said, like Yemzi said, quality time is so important. I know that we are all busy, especially in this part of the world. We are busy doing it, but we need to spend quality time together. Set aside and dedicate quality time. Let's set aside. And she said, it's not until we go on a date night. Restaurant, no, even at home, even if COVID, that when the children are gone to bed, daddy and mommy stay downstairs, and even when the children are around, spend quality time. Sometimes we do movie night at home. We do movie night at home where we just say, okay, today, especially when I'm not working weekends, because me, my husband working through the week, I work weekends. When I'm not working, especially my Saturday that I'm not working, very precious to me. I will just, put up my phone, buy popcorn, we'll do movie night, let's spend that together, let's ask children what they are going through, let's give them time, let's listen to them, let's listen to our spouses. Then also one thing is show appreciation. That thing is so important. So please follow me, let me know if you're here, if you can hear me, thumbs up please. Let's show appreciation more this year. Let's show appreciation more. One thing that I do all the time is show appreciation of people that are kind to you. And I mean, why right only? I don't know how people do that, Me, small thing like this, I would say thank you to the point that the person will not be saying, I would do So I sometimes we take our spouses for granted. We say, she be sharing any duty, but so thank you for no. Let's appreciate ourselves. And even it's not just by saying, in our attitude, let's show appreciation to our spouses. It's so important. Some of us are so used to it should be responsibility, and if your wife is taking care of the home as a man, appreciate it. And if your husband is doing something, please also appreciate them. Then please, let's practice forgiveness. Now, practicing forgiveness, let's go of the past grievances and focus on resolving conflict. Now, get me right, that does not mean that we should now say because once they can't forgive, when you can't forgive, you'll not start continuing to hurt that person. Because even the Bible said, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Let us try as much as possible to avoid hurting one another. I know that we cannot do without, offending one another, but don't make it an habit. But they can't forgive. You are the one that said we should forgive. The fact that somebody forgives does not mean that the person will continue to forgive. Let's be conscious not to hurt one another. Joe, please, I'm going to pause. I need a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can I say a thumbs up? I don't like when it's quiet. I love when people you know me now. I don't like when it's so quiet. Let me hear a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up would do. Yes. I know that sometimes when people are enjoying the conversation, they tend to be quiet, they are listening. But me, I just want to see a thumbs up. Please, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Loud and clear. Thank you. You are right, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, people, respond. I love to hear that people are responding. I'm just reading what I wrote here for us to dwell on, and then we need to support one another's growth. Sometimes we forget, as couples, we are busy helping outsiders. We do it a lot. Meanwhile, our spouse is craving and begging for our attention. We are not giving it to them. It's very common. It's very common. I am also talking from experience. Sometimes I'm so busy, I hardly have time for my spouse, I hardly have time for my children. And same goes to him as well. Sometimes I fight him, but you're doing it for this person. How come you're not doing it for me? Please, let us support one another. Support each other's business. Some of the things that some of the most successful businesses out there today are businesses that couple are doing together as one. Let's support one another. Don't let's talk down on one another, especially in this day and age. Let us put hands together to jointly do things. When they say two are better than one, because one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. So let's put hands together to support each other. Let us plan regular date nights. My sister has mentioned it. Date night does not necessarily mean we go to restaurants. If you can, then fine. But if you cannot, do date night at home. You can set your home up for a date night. Let's just show affection to one another. Then we have to be affectionate. It's very. There was a day that I even did a whole episode of this show on showing affection, romance among Nigerian and African couples. There's a guy that is going about on Instagram now. The guy will just walk up to someone and say, "Daddy, can you say hello to your wife and say I love you?" And let us hear how they will respond. Most of the time, when they pick the phone and say, "Hello, Daddy, I love you," the response is always like, "Lati possible," as in when did that one start? Since when the hello? Since when did that one start? Mommy, Susanna Laga, thank you. Bola, thank you for joining us. Kalmer, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right. They're gonna be like, because they're not used to it. What is wrong with Africans are not showing romance, not showing? I don't even know. Why can't we show affection to ourselves? Show affections now. Touch your spouse, make them feel affectionate. It's one of it that we can do. Let us express love. Some people actually love for real, but they cannot express it. Why? I don't understand. Why is it like that? Hey, Mama, why is it that people cannot express love nowadays? They're so rigid. So you can make that as one of your new thing that you want to do in your marriage as well, and then you can seek growth and opportunities. I have a list of so many things that we really want to talk about. Because of time, I'm not going to dwell too much on it. I'm sure we all know as well what we should do. But the most important thing is for us to plan and be determined to improve our family in this new year. Improve marriage. I don't know. In fact, nowadays you start hearing people saying marriage is a scam job. Some people even be saying, "Oh, what is the big deal about marriage? Let's make marriage work." Marriage is not a scam. Marriage is good. And if you have one or two people out there that are like anti-marriage, please change your orientation. Marriage is an institution ordained by God, and we should do everything that we can to make it better. If homes are good, if homes are settled, if families are together, if everybody is happy together in their homes, the society will be better. That one I can assure you of. Okay, people. Yeah. Hello, Risha. She said, "It's shy to say I love you near her." Loving is the African way. I don't know why we find it difficult. Some of us, we grew up. I just found out that I have 6 siblings, and only 2 of them are older than me. The younger ones that are younger than me, I don't even know how my parents managed to have them. Because I've never seen my mom and dad hug or kiss or whatever. But that was then. In this day and age, I don't understand why that is happening. So let's work on it, and God will help us. Now, before I move on to the next thing, which is Mommy Yemi Obujimi said, marriage relationship is sweet when you are with the right person. Yes, I believe that. That's another thing that is really causing trouble nowadays. If you find yourself with the right person, it will be a lot easier. That's a problem. But even with the person you are with, once you are stuck with them, let's do whatever we can to help, to help make that marriage better or relationship better. Sometimes it takes 2 to tango. If it's only one-sided, it's going to be difficult. But that one side can actually influence the other side by being consistent and not giving up. When Mrs. Alaga said, Yes, so charity begins at home. Yes, let's begin at home. When homes are good, when families are one, when families are happy, the society will be good. One of the reasons we're having trouble in our society nowadays is because homes are not even settled. Àwọn ọmọ wọn ò gbádùn ìyá àti bàbá wọn, ìyàwó ò gbádùn ọkọ, ọkọ ò gbádùn ìyàwó. Let's help make things better in this 2025 and beyond. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ gbà fún wa orúkọ Jésù. Hey, before I go on to the next segment, which is Abala Kini Kì í Ṣe, we have a segment of this show that some people probably are not aware of if you're new here, but for those that are not new here, they actually know that we have a segment. It's called Abala Kini Kì í Ṣe, meaning what would you have me do, or what would you do if you find yourself in this situation? But before I say that, people, how many of us have heard about my new book? I'm about to launch another book. Oh, hey. My book launch, the official date for the book launch is on January, Sunday. Sunday is on a Sunday, so after church, please. It's on a Sunday, the 26th of January, 2025. Sunday, 26th January 2025. I'm going to launch my new book, and you don't say, where is the venue, where is the location, how do I get there? You don't need to worry. You'll be in the comfort of your home, because it's going to be a virtual launch. But I want to say to you that the pre-launch has started, because it's going to be for just 2 hours. It's going to be difficult for me to start telling people to start, launching one after the other on the day. So please, I have a group for pre-launch, or if I'm not in the group, you can send me a DM. Please help me to launch this book. It's called Dictionary and Idioms of Nigerian Traditional Marriage. Traditional wedding terms from A to Z. Now, this book is not just a translating from English to Yoruba. This book has the English segment, the Yoruba segment, the Hausa segment, the Igbo segment, even some subcultures, in Nigeria. Yes. Somebody said we have to take a Sherry for this launch. So the person in charge is actually talking now, traditionally angel. When I go to Mashebi for the book launch, that is a virtual book launch. I want to in charge in also contact one after the service. So, but most importantly, traditionally, as you are telling them to pay for Shebi, remember to for the book launch. Remember to tell them to launch the book. Oh. Now, people, this book, I have put a lot of effort into it. Honestly, a lot of effort has gone into it. I'm not even trying to be funny now. Before I could gather all those words, removing, adding, taking out, it's a lot, I'm telling you. The reason I have written a book before, this one, unfortunately, I don't have the printed copy here yet. I'm going to show us soon. This was my other book, my first book. That one is called The Evolution of Nigerian Traditional Marriage, Past, Present, and Future. There's a lot of words to read. There's a lot of things to read. That one talks about how traditional marriage started in Nigeria, how it started back in the days, how it is now, and how it's going to be in the future. That's what that one is about. There's a lot of read-ups in that. But this one is like one word kind of, easy. And for example, if you're looking for a particular word, you can just flap through. If you're looking for a particular word in English, in Igbo or in Yoruba, that that is traditional marriage related, you can flap through the book and just go alphabetical. When you go to the Yoruba segment, for example, if you want to know the meaning of Idobale, Abi Iya Oko, for example, you just go to I, where it says Iya Oko, and then it will tell you what it means. So it's easier for our younger generations to access. It's for example, if you have a wedding and you are saying things to those new generations, what's that? What's that? All these children, what does that mean? Instead of you to be explaining yourself and be sweating, just refer them to the book. If they are looking for why is Obi, what's Obi? Why is Obi in the traditional marriage? Just refer them to it. They'll just find it. Go to the segment that says Obi, and they'll say the same thing to the Igbo, to the Hausa segment. Now, please, I'm begging you, the money and time that I've spent into this book, honestly, I'm telling you, it's not my problem at all. It's a lot, but it's not my problem. But my own problem now is I want to circulate this book to as many libraries as possible in Nigeria, as many school libraries as possible, whether primary, secondary, or tertiary institution. I want to I want to, because our tradition is fading away. It's fading away. I don't want this to be history and our generations to come will not have anything to refer to. So for researchers, for learning, for those who are just cultural enthusiasts, they can refer to it. So the more people are able to launch the book, the more I'm able to recover back from the money I spend, the more I will have the opportunity to spread the gospel and send the book to as many libraries as possible, both here in the UK and in Nigeria especially. Do you know that even my last book, they are all over UK libraries. They are also in the University of Ibadan. They are in the Tertiary College University. They are all over the places in Nigeria. But this time around, I really want to make this available, and it's going to be me donating to them. So for me to donate, I'm definitely going to need your support. So join me on the 26th, Sunday the 26th of January, between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. UK time, to help me launch this book. I need your support, even financially. God bless you. So, and then please promote it. If you know anybody that would be interested in helping me to purchase and send to places, please connect them. God bless you. Okay, while I just round up on this show, let me thank you so much, everybody, for saying congratulations for your kind gestures and everything. The Abalakini Kishe that I brought this day is talking about a particular person that was pregnant, and the person fell in labor, and then realized that as a midwife that is about to deliver the baby, find out that the baby that is about to deliver is her husband's, the side chick. The side chick the side chick is about to deliver, and the side chick is about to deliver a baby that is supposed to be given birth to by the wife. The wife is pregnant and is about to give birth, and the side chick is the midwife. What would you do? This thing happened. I'm not joking. No, the wife is about to deliver and realized that the midwife that is about to deliver her is the husband's side chick, or should I say baby mama. So what would you do if you are that woman? Let's quickly talk about that, because some things, when I see it or when people bring it to me, I'm like, ṣé no movie let's really in àbí ó ṣẹlẹ̀? And the person that happened to said, oh ṣẹlẹ̀ ni o, mi ò ṣeré o. Somebody said she needs to leave there immediately and as conflict of interest. But what in labor? She's in labor. She's already, and that's where she's in labor. So what would she do? Can she leave at that time? Ohala Pro Max, it's true. So some of the side chick to take delivery. In fact, when I saw this, I was like, oh no, mama, they can't. Hey, someone said definitely we will do the book launch, but not sure if we will be available on the day. Okay, no worries, ma. You can do the book launch if you're not available on the date, but it would be nice to also have your board. It's just for 2 hours between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. UK time, and it's on virtual, so you can join from wherever you are. She can request for someone else. Thank you, ma. She can request for someone else. Okay. I think if I was the person, I would go for my daily suggestion. I don't care how much pain I may be in, I am going to request for somebody else. Now, when somebody was telling me about these things, I thought it was like gotten your rope, but it's not. And if I may say this, I don't know, men need to stop, because the danger we put ourselves all in the name of having this side chick of a thing. Oh no, side chick to take delivery of your wife. I don't understand, so I don't even know. I don't know. Anyways, things happen, and if I may also say it as well, it could happen the other way as well. It could happen the other way. I thought it's this, it's the other way. Yeah, it could happen the other way as well. But this one is the side chick. It is the wife that is pregnant. The side chick is the is the midwife. But it could happen the other way as well, because in fact that was what I also thought. I thought it was the other way, but Wow, may God have mercy. Even if it happened the other way, it's still a very difficult situation. Somebody said, only Agbara. Things happen, things are happening. My sister that labor will wait. That labor will my sister, that labor will wait though. That lady needs to leave, I beg. I will request for another person ASAP. I will not risk it. I am sure hospital will respect that request. Okay. Pains will disappear. Let's say. Anyways, pains will disappear. Anyway, um, all these things, sometimes all these things are easier said than done. When you are not in the shoes, I don't know how painful it is for this person. I don't know what the situation that the person is, but it was a very horrible and awkward situation to find oneself. Somebody said I would alarm very loud and let the person in charge know that my life is in danger. Well, I don't even know how to feel about this. When this person told me this, I was like, because initially I thought it was the other way around. Do you understand? So I was telling the person, professionally, but when they told me that no, that is, I was like, wow, that's a very difficult one. You know, another person will have to take the delivery. It's a very awkward situation. And now some people, they are, they don't even have the strength to talk or anything when they are in pain, when they're in labor, they don't have the chance to talk. And sometimes what I said to that person is, if you should even thank God that you know that you are aware who this person is. You should thank God, because a lot of times side chicks, they know the wife, but the wife does not know who the side chick is. What about if you don't know? Things are happening. I would say at this point that men need to do better. Be careful going about, jumping about from bed to bed, because you're just risking the life of your loved ones. I pray that God will help us. Lord tutula wa you and ishishe and ishiwa. Esophagus, like somebody will say on this show. Ó fana fún tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ń mú ní kájọran pẹ́lẹ́nu tó lórí ètò yìí, ó fana fún ní kò kí ń gbà fún wa. Somebody said, I'm curious, please, someone said, did she do it? No, obviously the person raised alarm. She said she doesn't want it, and then some people were blaming her for not. She because she shared it, matter now, but she did, obviously she raised alarm and she didn't want it, and some people were still blaming her for saying no and all of that. That's but obviously, if I'm in her shoes, I will raise alarm. And I'm even so happy for her that she actually knows this person, she recognizes this person. Because most of the time, the side chick know you don't know the side chick. And I'm just appealing to our men out there, you can do better. Stop risking your wife's lives because of all these things that are happening around. Somebody said, now, so my life is definitely not safe with that person. I will not be quiet. I will start to scabash until they change the person. Anyways, this is a story that I myself find difficult to believe, even though the person that is telling me knows the person that it happened to directly. And when the person was telling me, they didn't tell me with the intention of me bringing on this show. They were just talking, and I'm like, this is something that I will have to bring on this show and hear what people will say. I pray that God will help us. Oh man, when you can't yourself, àmọ́ ẹgbẹ́ bá ṣe máa ń sọ òfàànà fún ni kò kí ń gbà fún wa. níbi báyìí la máa fi àdàgbà ètò yìí rọ̀ sí lémi, ó tún dọjọ́ mẹ́jọ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ó wá fẹ́ fàsìkò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n darapọ̀ mọ́ mi, tí wọ́n kí mi lórí ètò yìí, tí wọ́n bá mi dá sétò, àwọn tí wọ́n fèsì, àwọn tí wọ́n pè wọlé, ẹ ṣé ẹ kú gbogbo gbà ó, dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo tún wá fẹ́ sọ fún wa lónìí wípé lílọ ni mo tuntun ti ń lọ yìí, èmi Olúwabùnmi aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù. Ó ní pé mi ò ní bá wọn là lọ dé, ogún lọ kò dé kò ní bá mi, ogún dé kò bá wọn, kò wá ní jẹ́ ti lọ́lá Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo aládùúrà lè rí wípé ayọ̀, ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà tí mo fẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run ni máa padà wá bá yín lọ́jọ́ mẹ́jọ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Wọ́n fàsìkò sọ pé wọ́n wípé láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o, wọ́n ní láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o, ẹ̀yin ò ní forí gún èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o, mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kò ní forí sọ̀gì o, láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé, láyọ̀ la ó máa. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week by the special grace of God. God bless you. Bye. Hey.
ètò náà. Western traditional wedding ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n.
Thank you so much for listening again.
Jẹ́ ti gbọ́. Ètò Western traditional wedding ó lọ lọ́wọ́.
Give them.
Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Western traditional wedding ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Western traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook.
Joyful noise.
6 p.m. UK time. Every
Yeah,
Tuesday
you
on
do good,
Facebook.
Jimmy. Thank you.
Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye. Western traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye.
Western traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week by the special grace of God. God bless you. Ire o.